Okay, so now please put your hands together for our last storyteller of the night, Paco!
Okay, so I have a related story to Tracy's. So the first time that I walked out of a store with a stolen CD, I was freaking out. I was really nervous. I was 15, and up until then, I had been a really nice kid. Like I didn't, whenever my parents were in the supermarket and they wanted to open a bottle of water, I just didn't let them. Like I thought it was like unethical to open the bottle until they paid for it. So I had met this friend in high school, and I started hanging out with him. And at first, he just showed me how to steal without getting caught at the store. He will, steal a CD, steal a video game, and for the first few times, I just observed him, and and I had a look at what was happening and check the cameras and the security guards, and eventually I started doing it. So the first few times I did it, it was mostly CDs or video games, and I was really nervous. Like, I just didn't enjoy it at all. Like, I would feel bad for days. It just wasn't worth it. Like, it was not a good feeling. Like, I didn't really need those CDs. Eventually, though, I got used to it. Like, when, you do it for 1 week, another week, you start getting really confident. Like, I didn't need my friend anymore to come with me. At some point, I thought, why would anyone buy anything? Like, it's so easy to steal. The fact was that it wasn't that easy to steal. Like, all of the items, no matter how small or cheap, had a security, tag. If you try to walk out the store with that, the alarm will, be set off. So you had to work hard, try to remove those tags. You'll have to hide the items into a shopping bag. If you try to steal anything of more value, usually that will be protected by an anti-theft case that will be really hard to break. So it wasn't really that easy. But once you get used to it, everything seems easy. So one day we had a challenge. Like, there was this really hot item that we wanted to steal, which was the latest Nintendo Game Boy in color, just newly released. So, but we knew it wasn't easy. It was, we had seen it at the store. It was inside this really rugged case, and we just didn't know how to open it. So we decided we'll go to one department store, shoplift a really sharp tool, then go to the other side of town, and with that tool, try to break this case open, right? So we did that. We stole the tool. We went to the other department store. We walked around. We stole a few things. I stole Nirvana's latest CD. I stole a soccer video game, and a couple other items. So finally, we went to the electronics department. We took the Game Boy inside its anti-theft case, and we took it to the betting department. The betting department, it's quieter on a Saturday evening. There's not that much security. We didn't think it was going to be too suspicious if we try to break it open there. So we start using the tool. For 10 minutes we're making a lot of noise, and we just can't open the damn case. So we decide to go to the hardware department and take another tool. This time a hammer. So we go back to the betting department, and in between pillows with these two tools, we finally break it open. So we feel great. We feel triumphant. It was worth it. All that effort. So we feel really confident. We get a couple of items, and from the grocery aisle, and we try to, to avoid looking too suspicious. We go through the checkout, and we want to pay for those, 2 bag of chips. And when we're paying for the bag of chips, all of a sudden the alarms set off. There's in 2 minutes of 2 security guards running us. And I just keep thinking, okay, what was it? We were really careful. We removed all of the, all the security tags, we remove the case, what could have been. So they take us, they walk us, my friend and I, to the basement of the mall, and they ask us to take everything out of our shopping bag. So we take the CD, we take the Nintendo, we take the tools, which obviously make us look really bad. And then I reach out at the bottom of the shopping bag, and I realize what had triggered, the alarm. And it was a box of floppy disk, like the stupidest item possible, like worth $6. So we had become so confident, in our ability to shoplift that we had forgotten, to check the cheapest item. So they call our parents and they call the police. I'm like, I start thinking, okay, what am I gonna I get really terrified. I'm only 15, nothing's gonna happen. I'm like a minor, but I'm not concerned about the police. I'm concerned about my parents. Like, my dad is gonna get really mad. I'm just gonna, I'm mostly concerned about my dad. He's just gonna be so mad when he sees me. So my dad comes, and they want us to pay for the items we've stolen, obviously, and they want us to pay for the items that we had stolen from the other department store. And that was weird. I started why will we have to pay you for an item that was stolen somewhere else? And that's how the argument started. But you cannot win that argument, when you're in that position. Eventually, we walk, my dad walks me to we walk to the car, and my dad isn't really mad, he's mostly perplexed. He thinks I'm stupid for getting caught. Don't you know that if you try to steal something and you don't remove the tag, it's gonna trigger the alarm? So that's okay. I feel a little bit of relief. We go back home. My mom is already in bed. So, I still feel really, shaken, but it's okay. The following day though, I sit down with my mom, and she asked me, why do you do it? We've always bought anything that you needed. You didn't need to steal. And I don't really know what to say. I remain in silence. And then in this moment, I just realized how I had broken up this image of, perfect kid that she had until then about me. This kid that got good grades, that played sports, that, was well behaved. And, that was such a strong image. Anytime I felt the temptation to, take any item from a store, no matter how small, or just walk out without paying, I always go back to that image, the idea of, disappointing my mom has always been so strong that it's prevented me from, shoplifting ever again. So sorry.
Paco, let's hear it for Paco. That is it for our show this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, and we are going to come back on the last Thursday of June. So I need you to tell all of your friends to come out here so they can enjoy this fabulous show. All right, because everybody who's told a story tonight is invited back again. I want to let you know that. Thank you so very much. Be blessed. See you soon. Stay up. Thank you to Geoffrey. Thank you to our DJ. Here for the DJ. Right on. Thank you.